Echo is a psychological horror furry visual novel released on August 15th, 2015. The story is about a boy named Chase who returns to his hometown, Echo, to work on a school project documenting the town's event. He is joined with his childhood friends, taking this moment to reunite, but only for them to realize that Echo itself may hold more secrets than they have ever imagined. The creators HTBH Games later changed their names to Echo, the visual novel. The creation was also supported by Bane, who also worked on another visual game called Blackgate. Since creating Echo, Team Echo began working on another game called Ajastra, the game with the sexy wolf. The artists who worked on Echo are Lime Cardamon and Simon Strongen. I love how I can say their names, but I can't say Adastra. Oh, now I say it, Grow. Now before I play the game or explain anything about Echo, I just want to clarify a few things. I played this game in 2016, and since then, the writers have made a lot of changes to the story. I think these changes make the story more confusing. This visual novel will leave many readers confused and might fail to deliver what the writers were trying to convey. The start of the game is a very great experience compared to Blackgate, though in my opinion, both novels fall apart towards the end of their story. The community is very clear and points out many issues that the game has through players' opinions, and makes the readers feel like Chase is the main protagonist all the way throughout the game. Now, due to Echo's heavy reliance on bad endings, you shouldn't get too emotionally attached to the characters. You need to enter this game keeping a complete unbiased mindset and focusing on the message of the story within Echo. You play as Chase Hunter, an otter who suffers from hallucinations, personality issues, and social skills grow. Well, at least he ain't gay. Okay, he's gay. I mean, it wouldn't be a Bane game without some dick-to-dick action or something like that. Am I right?
My dick's bigger than yours. What you gonna do about it?
Anyhow, the trip is only for a week, so we're on a very low budget. During the start of the game, you are joined by a lynx cat, Tobias, Jedediah, and a phoenix fox, Jenna, on a road trip back to your hometown. Which is also called Echo! How many times am I going to have to say the word Echo?
Why are you screaming?
Nothing, Dad. I'm just playing a furry game.
Hell no. You'll take your baguette self out of my house.
So, I'm only here because of my dad kicking me out. Can we stop for Chick-fil-A? I'm kinda hungry, Grow. Finally arriving to Echo, Chase reunites with his old-time childhood friends because of a school assignment project he received to document the events that took place in 1870 in his hometown, and how it has led up to its current state today. Okay, let's stop right there. Okay, so imagine your teacher telling you, go drive out to your hometown that has mystical demons that will possess your soul as you try to fix your relationship between your friends and save your place called Echo. And this all has to be done within a week, or else you will fail your class Monday and you will drop out like any normal college student, Grow. Okay, why can't teachers just send me to Busch Gardens over this stuff? I mean, Busch Gardens has way better history and it'd make more of a fun assignment. Better yet, I could just stick my dick. Man, luckily there was a Sonic's out here.
Turn right, you baguette. Turn left, you baguette. Now Baghdad Astrocks. I'm going to sing Old Country Roads. All the single Droxies, all the single Droxies. Raise your tail up, you are mine, mine. Ha 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 ha.
Excuse me, what? Finally arriving in Echo, you check in at the motel with JT and Jenna. After unpacking, Carl arrives. Carl still lives with his wealthy folk though, mostly smoking weed and playing video games while some kind of evil spirit lives in his mom's basement. Later, Flynn Moore and Leo Alvarez also arrive. Flynn is a Gila lizard who works for Town Hall, while Leo is a wolf and your ex-boyfriend. He dropped out of community college and works for his family business. Everyone is very happy and excited as they all get together to take a group photo. Okay guys, smile for the camera. Hey Flynn, if you could be so kind as to move to the side a bit. Leo, stop groping people. Get your filthy paws off people, everyone, come on. Carl, stop it.
Get some help.
Sunday, me and the boys, and the lady, head off to Payton, a city next to Echo. Before entering Payton though, you take a pit stop for Chase to record a short intro for his project. Once finally done, Chase and his friends head off to Payton's amusement park. where you learn about the relationship between the characters, because we all know you don't got any friends playing this game. Wait a minute. After riding a few of the rides, Chase and his friends sit down to watch one of the park shows. Oh, there's an adorable otter on stage, Grow! Oh my gosh, Grow, it's so adorable. It's got a top hat and a marticle, Grow. While watching, Chase decides to doze off, sleeping on one of his friend's shoulders. While sleeping, the entity starts to mess with Chase's mind, giving him a nightmare about Echo and why he has left it in the first place because of its unsettling secrets that haunted him all throughout childhood. Chase then suddenly awakens from the dream. The rest of the day focuses on you and Leo, as it's clear Leo still has feelings for Chase. The relationship originally ended after Chase quietly left Leo and Echo to attend to college, where he is currently undergoing for his journalism degree. After Chase left Leo, Leo fell into a deep depression, becoming overly obsessed with Chase or otters, I don't know, which of the two. When heading back to the motel, Jenna, the aggressive one, quickly takes notice of the situation in hand and asks Chase to talk with Leo about the relationship. It kinda goes well, but is poorly executed, as Chase doesn't want to take responsibility or apologize, and the game doesn't really give you an option to resolve the conflict. Why, you might ask? Because this is a Bane game. It's about as realistic as me finding a wife. Next stop, Irma Lake, Grow! During the trip, you begin taking pictures for your school project, while your friends find a nice picnic spot. Chase plans to go for a swim, into the water, but Flynn is reminded of a boy named Sydney. Okay, who names a boy Sid? Whose cause of death was drowning by the lake. He is quick to go off on a tangent, speaking of the group's worst qualities over his friend's death. Though there were witnesses to the scene, and that's TJ, maybe around age 5 to 10 years old. This really builds suspense and self-doubt between the characters, with an overall unsettling thought that they killed Cindy. Knowing this, the game does a very great job pointing out that Sydney didn't just die a normal death. During this point of the game, depending on what you choose at the beginning, if you are in a good mood entering Echo, and if you choose to be gay or bi. So who did I choose? I just wanted to fix the situation and find the problem right away by yelling at the group all together, but you don't get that option, Grow. You basically get these gay options that are like, hey,
Not sure how much dicks you can handle? No.
I went with Flynn. Since I understood his point of view, that he really needed to move on and stop making the same dumb mistakes, to make a greater understanding and exchange of helping others by moving forward to grow in an impact of others, and including his friends over here, Grow. But no, the game cut straight to lewds, Grow. Great game, Grow. Yes! So each character route is good, but only one character's route really needs to be played, which is Flynn's route, which is perfectly well written as it ends with a continue screen, while the other character's route just explain the city of Echo and lead to bad endings once you have played through them. You're just left with unpleasant confusion and the realization you just wasted hours of your life playing this game. Not only that Carl, TJ, and Leo route felt so useless and unrealistic, as it forgets about the school project or avoids main characters but changes the story so darn fast that altogether forgets about the characters' conflicts and Cindy's death, Grow. Flynn can be an oddball during his route. I mean, he was the one to start this whole argument after today, Grow. Well, regardless, he asked if I wanted to go fishing with him, and since I didn't get my photos, I decided to go, Grow. I wonder what happened between Flynn and Leo. It seems like they would have made a good relationship, Grow. Maybe I shouldn't ask. Nah, I shouldn't talk about people's sex life, Grow. I don't even like fishing. I hate fishing. Why am I here, Grow? Oh, whatever. But at least it makes him happy. Glad he's smiling. You tell if the lizard's smiling, Grow. Excuse me, Grow. Did you just grope my baguette with those dirty hands of yours? 6 feet, mister. I'm a virgin, Grow. The next day, you begin to work on your school project, filming Echo's notable landmarks. Before going to a surprise birthday party that Leo had set up for Carl, it becomes a wild mess during the party and soon leads to another argument. Guys, I came here to work on my school project, Grow, and like to have a good time. Oh wait, I'm playing as this terrible character named Chase, Grow. So like, what's the point of making this a visual novel with choices if you're unable to change the story within the game? Flynn, being the good friend that he is, helps drive you around to take photos before taking you home to his place. What? Wait a minute. I'm not at the motel. Flynn! Flynn! Wake up! I forgot to tell our friends that I was spending the night over at your place. Also, my clothes are still in the dryer, Grow.
Well, it's not my fault you made a big mess.
This causes Leo, JT, and Jenna to panic as both Chase and Flynn have their phones blown up with responses after they did the ooh-woos last night. A knock is soon heard at the door, as it's Leo snooping around the house to see if Flynn's inside. I'm just amazed why Leo didn't visit the house yesterday or any of his friends actually called the sheriff, Grow?
Get under the bed.
Excuse me, I'm a top, Grow.
Just get under the bed.
Flynn puts on his work clothes quickly while yours are in the bathroom.
Open up. This is the Canine Police.
What do you want, Leo?
You know who I'm looking for. I'm looking for my foxy boy, and I can smell that musky drox all over your house.
How is this possible, Grow? My shower levels are more than twice a day, Grow. While running to the bathroom to put on your clothes, you quickly hide underneath the cabinet sink as Leo searches the house. Before he leaves, you then make a break to Carl's house to act like you spent the night there, while Flynn heads to work. You then head to Flynn's workplace at Town Hall to gather information about the city's records for your school project. You rummage through various files noting Echo's history. After your research, Flynn wants to take you to a gay bar. How about no, Grow? Chase and his friends, Leo, JT, and Jenna plan a cookout at Chase's abandoned home. Ain't nothing feel better than a picnic at someone's destroyed life, Grow. The get-together feels very wholesome, knowing that all of the hurt that Chase and his friends are going through, that this whole week was destroyed over an argument. Leo starts the grill and begins to make hot dogs while everyone else talks and dances to the music. Once the day is over, Chase walks into the house to look over things. Leo, you scared me. Leo speaks with Chase alone, explaining his side of the story and how it destroyed his life when Chase left. You begin to feel bad for Leo and his choices as you find out that you two are not compatible. Leo wants Chase to live in Echo, while Chase wants Leo to move out with him. Both partners figure out it won't work out for the best for them. Leo soon hands over a photo over to Chase that was given to him from Chase's mother, finally giving up his obsession over Chase. Saturday finally comes around and you're already packed up and ready to go home. Before leaving though, you promised Flynn you would take TJ to Town Hall to talk with Flynn about what happened to Sydney. But JT is quick to confess and tell everybody his story. The person who murdered Cindy was a figure being brown and tall. Everybody looking at Chase thinking he was the one that killed Sydney because, I mean, he's pretty brown and he's pretty tall. Remember, this is a psychological game, so the point of it is to mess with your mind and emotions, Grow. With the ending of Chase going back home with a destroyed school project, a destroyed friendship, and no one really finding out who killed Sydney. But I know what you're thinking, Grow. But Drox, this is a Bane game. And you'd be right. Instead of a good ending, let's just add something supernatural in it. Have you ever heard of, like, Back to the Future 3? Imagine if the ending was like Marty using the train to go back to the present, but all of a sudden, freaking aliens just appear, blowing up the place, and Marty dies. That is Echo, a game that is perfect and destroys itself at the end. If you played through TJ's route first, you'll get extremely confused thinking that you killed Sydney, along with Carl's route, which seamlessly kills Flynn at the end as you stop the evil spirit, and JT's route where you kill Flynn by drowning him. So, how does Cindy die, you might ask? Well, too bad. Flynn punches you out and then locks you inside an office room before someone's yelling outside of Town Hall, holding a gun. Shut up, you furry! Can't you see I'm busy with my age group friends inside? Oh, it's Clint outside. Clint is basically the bully that gets what's coming to him by Leo. If you play Leo's route, you basically get to understand the townfolk and understand their feelings, which is a waste of time, Grow. Clint starts shooting at the town hall and just goes on a rampage around the city. The group then quickly run towards Leo's van and make a break for it, leaving Chase behind a locked door that is filled with Black Widow spiders that just hatched their nest already, because Town Hall forgot to spray or fog last week. But normally Black Widows don't bite. So as long as Chase doesn't, never mind, he got bitten, okay, he dead. So this allows Chase to bring out his big fancy dance moves trying to kill the spiders. Sooner or later, he starts taking off his clothes in fear that he has them under them. So then he starts rolling around in them. Good job, Chase, Grow. The game quickly takes a strange turn where Chase is in a flashback, while the entity possessing Chase switches player point of view from Chase to Flynn, as you then play as Flynn now. Leo then drives everyone to safety towards Flynn's house. The group quickly tries to call the sheriff, but are unable to because the demon spirits whatever have destroyed the cell phone towers, or like they're jamming the signals. TJ then finally explains his side of the story to everybody as the monster that killed Cindy. Okay. Jenna then remembers and she's like, oh my gosh, I remember the monster now. Okay, excuse me. Along with other town folks that have been keeping histories or records of people dying from a mysterious creature in Echo. Okay, what? Flynn still didn't believe any. Thank you, Flynn. You're still a logical man. Flynn then pulls out his rifle and warns Daxton, his roommate, about what's happening around Echo. While they all try to figure out what they should eat. No joke. They don't know how to use the god freaking blender grow. But they want to go save Chase, so they wait until it's pitch black outside to go save Chase. They head back to town hall as the mayor should be there already. No clue why the mayor's okay. Flynn, speaking with the mayor, asked why she has not let out Chase from the office. The mayor was confused, and Flynn opened the door to find Chase covered in spiders. I should also point out that they actually went into the room, couldn't find Chase. Then they came back into it again and saw him surrounded by spiders, probably like under the... It's what? Question mark. You think I'm joking? I'm just as more confused as you guys, and people say this is their favorite game. They quickly pulled Chase out to safety and brush him off, as Flynn now has feelings for Chase. Weird. But then Flynn goes straight to interrogating Chase as he's just got through this tragic... And then Chase then admits that he's glad Sydney is dead. Okay, but... that he's not the one that killed Sydney, as he's crying and confused. Jenna then comes in to report about a dead body outside with its eyes ripped out. Thank you, Jenna. That's great news. The group soon helped Chase after being covered with like tons of Black Widow spiders to get him to a clinic in Payton. But before getting Chase into the Leo's van, the townsfolk appear with Duke pointing a gun at Chase's head, saying that the reason all this strange stuff is happening is because he's here. Flynn, speaking up to the townfolk with the gun pointed towards his head, snatches the gun from Duke, defending Chase that he will resolve the issue by getting Chase out of Echo, in fear that killing Chase may only make the entity grow angrier. The group finally get Chase in Leo's van, still unable to use their cell phones, but still having GPS. And then all of a sudden the GPS signals go out, so Leo is the one driving. He notices something up ahead and warns the group that the monster is there, and everybody sees the monster and they're like, whoa, it's spooky, scary. Everyone panics and Flynn tosses the gun to Jenna and everyone's just on high alert on the van. While driving to the clinic, the group took notice they were not driving to the clinic. In fact, they were driving in circles and somehow ended up on the other side of the town. And like, I don't know, the monster comes, busts out the window. JT tries to run away, but luckily they pull him back. They fire the guns a few times and then they keep driving for like another few hours. But then the monster comes in and then smashes into the van, and then they appear in the lake. I don't know, they passed out and now they're in the lake and now they're swimming to land. Then Flynn like blinks and then their friends are gone and then everyone dies and then...
What? You fuckers. You fuckers. You motherfucker. I will...
Playing Leo's route, you'll get to know about the townfolk. Playing Carl's route, could you imagine? This could have been a 9 to 10 hour gameplay video that... Oh, and now we're in hell. That's great.
Hellfire upon you!
Playing TJ's route. His route was simple. Grawroo! Also, thank you guys for watching. Thank Jolly for revising the script for me, and Cora and Dawn for doing the voice lines. My take on the game is that it's very confusing and fails to keep the characters intact with its story. Another problem is people who like this kind of genre are not mostly furries, and people who are furries like romance games. So this game has a very small audience it's trying to target. I won't lie, the game was fun about the beginning. My favorite route were Flynn and Jenna's, because it truly was the game that Echo was supposed to be, or it had a very fresh vibe and atmosphere to it. But I don't know, it's just very sad to see like how this got rushed just like Blackgate, and I guess they just went on to the next game, or they're still working on it because Jenna route isn't finished. But I think this game, basically, it's hit its point.
We'll arrive at the airport in 4 hours. Would you like to watch Beastars?
No, Google, it looks horrible.
You need to stop groaning in the car, then entertain yourself with something entertaining, or else I'm going to get very aggravated.
I am doing something entertaining, Grow. I'm looking out the window.
Looking out the window is for baguettes with weak emotions. I'm playing Beastars.